Hello everyone, it's me, Rhea Peterson. Welcome back to my channel. Today I have a massive cleaning motivation marathon for you. I have put together some of my favorite videos from the winter, and they include things like deep cleaning your laundry room, lots of attention to the kitchen, plus tons of organization and decluttering. I have got playroom organization, cabinet organization in the kitchen, and just overall keeping the house clean with lots of motivation to deep clean and keep you going while you are trying to get all of the tasks done that you want to get done. If you're new here, my name is Rhea Peterson. I upload typically twice a week on Tuesdays and Saturdays, and I cover lots of cleaning and organization motivation, and I'm really glad that you're here. If you're not already subscribed, make sure you click that subscribe button. We have lots of cleaning to do. I hope you're doing well. Let's get started. Hello everyone, it's me, Rhea Peterson. Welcome back to my channel. Today I have quite the to-do list to get done. I have made myself a checklist of things that I want to get done around my house. Some of it is some deep cleaning, other things are just tasks that I have been putting off, but I am determined to get as much of it done as I can. If you are new here, I am so glad you are here. I hope you all stick around. Let's get it all done today. Let's get started. We are starting off in my bedroom. I have already been up for a while. As you can see, it's still kind of dark outside. It wasn't even 8 o'clock when I was doing this, but Connor had made the bed when he got up, and now I'm unmaking it because I want to get all of the bedding cleaned, and I had forgot to mention to him that I wanted to do that. I feel kind of bad taking it all apart, but I want to get this started. I always have trouble getting everything dry evenly in my dryer, so I like to get an early start on the bedding so that I have time to continue to put things back in the dryer. So I'm just pulling all of the bedding off. I want to get the mattress vacuumed and kind of dust things in my bedroom as well before moving on to downstairs. So I'm just going to get this all thrown in the washing machine. I have started using the pods in my washing machine. It's just Tide, which was what I was using before. It does smell different though. I don't know how I feel about the pods, but I'm gonna give them a go and see how I feel later. Set the timer on my watch. That is going. I'm gonna vacuum this all and move downstairs. Let me know in the comments what you're working on today. What do you need to get done? Let's get all of this stuff done together. Just someone like you, someone like you, someone like you. Someone true like you are. Cause all you need is somebody, Cause all you need is someone true like you are. Okay, so I have already switched the bedding over. We've got the kids to school. Alice is home for the day though. So what I'm gonna do is I'm going to take apart some of the couch, not all of it, push it back, get the carpet really well vacuumed and clean it. And then while that dries, I'm gonna move into the garage to finally clean up the home gym. It is disgusting. So that is the plan of action for now. We also have lots of other things on our list to get done today.
Wide awake is the way that you left me, side by side in your car in the backseat. Wide awake is the way that you left me, oh. Now it's clear we are here back at your house, and I keep fading into the background. I'm wide awake, now you keep missing out for sure. Take down your walls and let me ooh, ooh.
It took some convincing, but I did get her to help clean up her garbage. I know that hadn't been there too long. I move the ottoman every time I vacuum in there, and I vacuum pretty regularly, so thankfully nothing was really gross. This is a love set couch. It's modular. You can change it and make all sorts of different versions of your couch or layouts of your couch. I really like it. It's a little bulky for the living room. I wish they had kind of more of a sleek option, but this works. And someday if we ever move and we have a mega bonus room, we're probably going to connect all of the pieces of this. That's why we have the same couch upstairs and downstairs. But this works. It's really, really comfortable, and I like how easy it is to change it up. There was a little bit of garbage under the couch, but honestly, it wasn't that bad. It was mostly just dust and Harley hair under there. So I was pretty pleased with what I found, but I'm gonna get everything vacuumed up. I'm gonna go over it a couple of times, try to get as much as I can before moving on to the carpet cleaner.
Won't you be mine? Won't you be mine? Won't you be mine?
This carpet cleaner for a number of years now. It was a Costco coupon find, and I have never regretted investing in a carpet cleaner, especially with 3 kids and a dog. This thing is just really, really handy, especially when we end up with a stomach bug in the house. But this carpet really needed to be cleaned. It was pretty dirty. I had some trouble with the carpet cleaner this time. It threw the belt, so I did need Connor's help. It took me a second to notice, but I realized that the brushes weren't turning automatically like they're supposed to. And I thought I'd heard something weird, and you'll see, I know something is up, but it takes me a little bit to figure it out. Thankfully, Connor was home that day, and he did help me get it all fixed, and we were back in business.
Try, give me that space. I know you wanna find another reason. I know you wanna lie, making me stay. But let's talk. Are you at the avenue? Else but me. It doesn't matter what you're gonna say. I can see fire now. I'm going alone tonight. I don't need nobody else but me. But I'm thinking of the way you.
Well, it's certainly a tedious job, but it's really, really satisfying. You just have to go over it so many times, and I will keep going over it with just the suction to try to get as much water out of it as I can so it dries faster. So I spent a long time doing this, but it was so worth it. I had to empty the canister so many times of the dirty water, but it's so much cleaner. But that is done, so we are going to move on to the home gym. I have not given that thing a deep clean in ages, so here it is. I've mentioned before, I am a certified personal trainer. I do spend a lot of time in here, but even before I became certified, this has been in the making for 10 years. I have been collecting equipment and teaching classes. It has always just been a passion of mine, and Connor as well enjoys using the space and utilizes it, and I do try to keep it clean. So I'm just gonna get everything wiped down. I'm going to attempt to tinko the floors. These are rubber gym mats. I don't necessarily recommend using your tinko out here or on something like this. I don't think it mentions it in the instructions, but I risked it because the floor was gross and it had not been mopped. I vacuum it, but I've never really scrubbed it, so I thought I'd just give it a try. It went okay. I don't know. We'll see if the Tinko has survived. I've used it since then and it seems to be fine. So I don't think it was a problem. I don't know if I would make it like a regular thing though, because it did pull up a lot of like black water. So I'm going to get this all cleaned up. I have a video coming out where I do talk about like getting back into the routine of things, or even just starting working out again, or for the first time, giving you just some tips and tricks on some things. That's coming out. That's just my next video. I have already filmed it. It was one of those things that was really hard to articulate, but I'm hoping that I can be succinct. So look forward to that. Make sure you're subscribed so you don't miss it. But I am really excited for that one. I absolutely love helping to motivate people to do all sorts of things, because I know that it helps me, and being healthy and moving your body is just so beneficial regardless of what your goal might be aesthetically. It's just so important to keep moving and take care of yourself for yourself. So I'm gonna keep cleaning in here, get off my soapbox. I hope things are going well for you. Let me know how things are going, and we're just gonna listen to music and get some more of our tasks done.
Don't let anyone hold you down just because you are shining way more than the other could. And the best part is that you're still so humble about it. 'Cause you know it's important. This time it's all different. You got every little string on me. The way you make me feel is crazy. How did you get so fly? You got me like my, my, my. You got me like my, my, my. You got me like there's no other than you now, babe. Nah, 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 'cause you got me like my, my, my. Like oh my God, this time it's all different. You got every little string on me. The way you make me feel is crazy. How did you get so fly? You got me like my, my, my. You got me like my, my, my. You got me like there's no other than you now, baby. Nah, 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 'cause you got me like my, my, my. Like oh my God. You got me like my, my, my. You got me like there's no other than you now, baby. Nah, 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 'cause you got me like my, my, my. Like oh my God. It's electric when you kiss me. Never felt this way before. We're magnetic, wanna stay here, closer than close. Up in the clouds, I can see the whole world now. Breathtaking wild, can't believe my eyes. Up in the sky, I can see the whole world tonight. 'Cause you make me feel like I wanna get lost in your paradise. You make me believe it's real. This high up above from the ground, we're closer to heaven.
Okay. So either it was like insanely disgusting in here, or like some of the dye came off the mats. Still though, like it got stuff. It has to be cleaner, right? It is. I mean, I wouldn't recommend risking it all on your Tinko, but it looks better and it still works, I think. Good job, Tinko. Okay, checking in with the list. See, I made a legitimate list. I have washed the bedding, it's almost done, and I dusted. I haven't vacuumed my bedroom yet. Cleaned the carpet. I put a question mark next to polish the piano just because it's time consuming and it doesn't totally need it. So I'm still gonna wait on that. We'll see how I'm feeling after I do the need to do's. I got all of the home gym taken care of. So I think what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna clean out the oven and the microwave and wipe down the stainless steel. So we're gonna get all of the kitchen done. And then that just leaves me with wiping down the bathroom, and vacuuming the stairs. I can make my way back upstairs. I can make my bed and vacuum my bedroom. So I'm probably not gonna polish the piano today. Oh well, I can do it another day. Well, it's another tedious one, but it's definitely one that needed to be done. I try to make sure that my oven doesn't get like too dirty, and I hadn't done anything with it since before Thanksgiving. So I just want to give it a scrub. A lot of the spots on the bottom are where the paint has chipped off. I don't know if it's the quality of the oven or something that I did wrong, but I just try to be really careful when I scrub it so that I don't make it worse. And it's probably something that we'll want to replace in the future, but so far it has been okay. So I'm just using the Dawn Power Wash. I'm not using any type of steel wool or anything in here. I'm just using soap and a sponge, trying to get as much of the grease off that I can and call it good. I just scrub it with the Scrub Mommy, and then I go over it with a microfiber cloth, like a dry one, to get the majority of the soap off. And then I'll go over it again with a wet cloth to get any residue that might be there. And it's just kind of a literal wash and repeat, doing it on all of the sides and everything. I don't know why I started with the bottom first. Sometimes I just have weird orders that I do things in, but I'm just gonna keep doing that. Finish at the inside, do the door, and then I'm gonna do the same thing to all of the stainless steel on the outside as well. On my list, I said that I wanted to do the hood vent as well, and then I totally forgot. And I still haven't done it. I didn't remember until I was editing this and I looked at the list and it finally registered. Oh, I was gonna do that. So the hood vent got left out. We'll do that another time, but I'm just gonna keep doing the same thing over and over again now because that is what cleaning is sometimes, but we're gonna get it done. We're gonna knock it out.
Lay awake until the morning in an ocean so deep. Got a feeling like I'm dauntless whenever you're next to me. Cause I've climbed higher than I could dream of. Now using wires, I know I'm falling free. You set me off into a motion where I can just be me. You give a little, but you're giving me just what I need. No time for riddles, you're in the middle of my self-release. You have unchained me. You haven't, yeah. You have unchained me. You haven't, yeah. When all my troubles seem to haunt me, you uncover the truth. Cause nothing really matters when you see it from a distance, yeah, yeah. Cause I'm up higher than planes could take me. I have acquired everything I need. You set me off into a motion, oh yeah, where I can just be free. You give a little, but you're giving me just what I need. No time for riddles, you're in you're giving me just what I need. No time for riddles, you're in the middle of my self-release. 'Cause you have unchained me. You have unchained me. You have
I'm nearly done with the stainless steel. It feels so good to have it done. It felt really repetitive and tedious, but if you watched the clock, it really only took me about 10 minutes to get all of that done once I got to the microwave. So that's pretty good. I'm not upset about that. And now we are in the powder bath. Thankfully, it wasn't too dirty in here. I try to stay on top of it because it is the guest bathroom. It is the one that kind of gets used the most, so it will get the most disgusting usually. So I'm just gonna get it all cleaned up, clean the toilet, wipe down the counters and the mirror, and then clean the floors. But nearly done. After this, I want to vacuum the stairs. I'll need to put things back together. I don't get to vacuuming my bedroom or anything, and because I do have 3 kids, lots of pickup, they're in school now, I didn't get to everything until later on in the evening, so I will just show you the finished products at the end. But we are almost done with the list, and it feels so good.
See it in your mind. Trust that you have what it takes inside. 'Cause you can make it too. If not says you, yeah, you can make it too. If not says you, you can make it. You had great patience, but something knocked you out. You felt your limitations and filled your mind with doubt. You wanna stay chill right now and don't let your eyes off the prize. I know you want it to be easy, so let your guard down. And I said, see it in your mind. Trust that you have what it takes inside. 'Cause you can make it too. If not says you.
Well, I had emptied out the Tinko before I did this, and I still ended up with some black water in there, so there was definitely some residue. I did run it through the cleaning cycle after I finished this and scrubbed everything out. Again, I don't know if I would use it on my mats. Again, I'd probably just do a bucket and a mop next time, but still the Tinko seems to do just fine since I've used it. I'm going to vacuum the stairs. It's been a while since I've given it like a deep vacuum. I've gone over it quickly, especially if we've had just company coming over, but I really need to get into the cracks and get all of the Harley hairs that are in there. You've noticed in a lot of my videos, she spends a lot of time sitting on that landing right there, and she's up and down the stairs a lot because she doesn't like the hard floors because she'll slip and fall. So she spends a lot of time on the stairs when we're cooking dinner, things like that, and it just gets lots of hair on it. So I'm gonna give it a good vacuum, try to get every nook and cranny that I can and make it really thorough. But again, it's another like really repetitive task. So I will share with you the highlights.
It's hard to stay real in a world full of fakes. It's hard to find truth when the liars are great. I'm trying my best to stay out of your way. Oh well, oh well. You talk a big talk but got nothing to say. You hold your head high but your morals to fade. I know
friends, that is everything that I have for you. I hope that you found this motivating, that you were able to get done what you needed to do, or you feel motivated to get things done now. I know that it always helps me. It feels so good to have the list done, even though I might have missed a few things. I still knocked off quite a bit from it, and it is awesome. I am so excited for what I have coming up. Make sure you're subscribed to the channel so that you never miss a video. Thank you so much for your time. I will see you next time. Bye. Hello everyone, it's me, Rhea Peterson. Welcome back to my channel. I hope you are doing well. Today I am focusing primarily on my upstairs. I really need to give my laundry room some attention, and my kids' bathroom here is pretty messy. So I'm gonna start there and just see where the day takes us. I always have like big ambitions to do lots of things, but today I need to be more realistic and just take it one thing at a time. We have been busy, and I know I'm more tired than I want to admit. So I'm gonna start in my laundry room and get my kids' bathroom done, and then we'll see where we are, see what else we can get done for the day. But if you are new here, I'm so glad you're here. I hope you all stick around. Let's get started. Okay, so like the rubber rim and everything in the washing machine is not as bad as I had anticipated it being. So that is a plus. I do need to clean out the filter in here, which could end up taking more time than I want it to, but you're supposed to do it regularly and it's been a while. So I want to check it, make sure there aren't any like rogue socks in there. But otherwise, it's mostly just like wiping things down, vacuuming out the lint trap, and I want to get that all done so I can get the last load of towels in. One of the reasons I've been putting it off is because there's always laundry to do. There's just like no time. So I am letting the massive piles of towels just stay there for a minute while I get this cleaned up, and then I will run a cycle of towels and move on with my life. But I'm gonna focus on this, get this started. Oh, do you see the sun coming in? Oh, it's like shining off of there. Can you see? Oh, the camera doesn't do it justice. Oh, it's like magical in here. The smart thing to do would be to pull the drain first, or the filter plug. So we're gonna do that. I need to get a bowl. What towel load? Still have to wash towels. The endless towels. Yet instead of using one of the dirty towels, I got another clean towel out because this is our ugly towel. This is what we use for everything. And so in my head, get the ugly towel just in case things get ugly. So I dirtied up yet another towel, but it was fine. I like to use a hair clip to hold the hose in place. I got my bowl, I have everything I need, so I just need to pull it all out. I keep the manuals in this drawer right here under the washing machine, so it's really easy to reference. There was a lot of water in there and it did not smell great, but it is still kind of satisfying to get it all cleared out.
Do you miss me at all? Do you think about the things we used to do? No, you couldn't stand tall. So why didn't you call? So many years has gone by, but I think about you all the time. Looks like you're changing and all.
Now that the water is all drained out, I've got it all plugged back up again. I'm gonna pull the filter. I always get a little anxious before I do this, but I mean, it did not disappoint. Oh boy, it's pretty gross. I'll eventually notice that button that just came out. Don't worry, it's gonna take me a minute, but I will find it. But It's a miracle this thing was still working, but it still was. I just am glad I cleaned it and didn't put it off any longer.
Can you feel me?
Some good clumps on it. Here's our treasure haul. A bobby pin. The sock I have been looking for ages. And a cube.
Do you miss me at all? Do you think about the things we used to do?
Okay, so I'm gonna get all of this cleared out. I'm gonna use Dawn Power Wash on a lot of stuff today. So I'm gonna get the filter sprayed down with that, scrub it out. I keep a toothbrush in my cabinet that I use for a lot of different things. And today it gets the job of cleaning out the washing machine filter. The bobby pin left that rust spot. As I was looking at it, I was really worried it was like melting it, but I think it was just discoloration from the bobby pin. And I was able to scrub a ton of this out and scrape a lot of the black parts off. So I don't think it was melting it or burning. I just think that bobby pin had been in there for a while. So I'm gonna use my handy toothbrush to scrub this out, get it all nice and clean, and then just keep taking the washing machine apart.
Can you feel me? Can you feel me?
Connor's been looking for this button. This is a big day. It was driving me crazy. I had no idea until I pulled up the footage that that button had been there so long, but I'm really glad we did it, you guys. We found the button. It has been returned to its rightful owner. But that is the filter done, and now I'm just gonna pull out the soap tray. I've been using Tide Pods recently, so the soap tray hasn't been used as often. So it wasn't that bad. It was never really bad to begin with. There was a little bit more going on in the compartment, and unfortunately my camera could not chill. So it was really unfocused. So that was all you get of that. But it's much better now, much cleaner. This whole drawer compartment thing comes apart, which is really, really nice. I was so afraid I was gonna break it the first time I pulled it apart. But it takes a little bit of strength, but it does come apart. I just used the Dawn Power Wash, scrubbed it all out, put it back in to just sit there. Cause again, I haven't been using it for anything lately. Except I guess I do use vinegar as a fabric softener. So sometimes it gets used, but I don't do that all the time. But anyways, I'm gonna just continue cleaning. This definitely took longer than I thought it would. I was right, the filter did take a bit. The bobby pin did kind of slow things down because of all of the rust, but this is something you're supposed to do pretty often. So I've been putting it off for a while. Mercifully, the ring was not bad. I should have put on gloves, but I didn't, forgot. I was just in the zone trying to keep moving. There was not a lot of mold in here. I just have a little bit of thieves cleaner on a paper towel, wiping out the worst of it, getting any rogue hairs or anything. And then I'm just gonna treat it with a little bit of Clorox spray, just a little bit of bleach, just on some of the spots that were getting a little dark. But honestly, that might look bad to some, that might not look like much to others. It was not much for me, it was just a little bit. So I am so glad that I did it, but I'm also very glad that it wasn't bad. I do wipe this out, especially when I'm doing a load of towels. I will wipe out the soap compartment or kind of wipe around the band before I start the load sometimes. So I think that has helped keep it better. Plus, I never leave the door shut after we are done doing laundry. I always let it stay open so that it can air dry. For the dryer, I just wanted to get the worst of it vacuumed out. I have this little dryer vacuuming contraption. I got it on Amazon. It was kind of dangerous when you open it, but it is really handy. The attachments that come with the vacuum just are a little too big to fit in there. I did break something in my dryer the last time that I did this, but that was me. It was not this dryer contraption. I was too rough. And then I got a replacement piece, and I also broke that one while trying to put it in. So now it just doesn't have the piece, and it's fine. My dryer still works fine. It's just a little flap, and I don't think it's 100% necessary. But if you are a dryer person and I'm in danger that I'm not using it, please let me know, but like be nice about it. So I vacuumed out the dryer. I'm just wiping around any excess lint, but dryer was really easy. The dryer doesn't ever get really, really bad. I was a little lazy and used a paper towel for this, and I made it 10 times harder because as I was removing lint, I was also adding lint, but eventually we got it out, so it's fine. And then I'm still just wiping things down with Thieves Cleaner.
I'm falling free. You set me off into emotion where I can just be me. You give a little, but you're giving me just what I need. No time for riddles, you're in
The last time I deep cleaned my laundry room, I also organized everything, and it has been awesome. But these cabinets are really hard to get to. We have the pedestals on the washer and dryer, plus the cabinets are just high. I'm 5'8" and often will still need to use the step stool to get up and over the washing machine. But I do really love having the extra storage in the drawers. I keep all my microfiber cloths in there, my iron, my little handheld steamer. So the extra drawers are really, really nice. The only downside is if you're a shorty, you need to have a step stool in there. So that's the only drawback to the pedestals, but you do get so much extra storage space from them.
higher than planes could take me. I have acquired everything I need. You set me off into emotion, oh yeah, where I can just be free. You give a little, but you're giving me just what I need. No time for riddles, you're in the middle of my self-release. You have unchained me. You haven't, yeah, you have unchained me. You haven't, oh yeah, yeah. I don't spend time thinking about what could go wrong. I deal with
We are this far in, and I haven't asked what you're doing today. How are you doing? What are your projects that you have on your list? Or are you relaxing? I'm very curious, and I absolutely love hearing from you in the comments. So please don't hesitate. If you're a shy person and you've never left a comment, let this be your window. Leave a comment and just say, hey, Rhea, what's up? And I will say hello back, and we will become friends. I love hearing from you. It's one of my favorite things. So leave a comment. If you're a shy person and you need like your maiden comment voyage, let it be in my comment section and just leave me a comment, even if it's just a smiley face. I absolutely love it. It makes my day. Just be warned, I use an excessive amount of exclamation points. I absolutely love them. How are you going to know how enthusiastic I am if I don't leave 100 exclamation points? So you're welcome. If there's no exclamation point, probably you should worry about my mental health.
I know that we would never work. I know that someone would get hurt. I think I have to let you go. Should be easy, but it's not. 'Cause the problem is I love you. What to do? I count to 3 when you're next to me. I love you. What to do now? Do now. Only problem is I love you. What to do? You got me bound. my world spin round. I love you, what to do now? I want you.
You're stuck inside my head. Oh, I can't stop thinking.
The laundry room is just about done. I'm just gonna get it all mopped and then we are moving on to my kids' bathroom. The counters are very sticky and covered with toothpaste. It needs to be taken care of. I, in the beginning of my video, was like, I'm tired. I'm not gonna do much. I'm just gonna focus on these two things. But as I got moving, I woke up and I actually accomplished so much on this day, and I'm very proud of myself. Sometimes that's just the thing. You just need to start. You just need to get moving, and then you can do way more than you even realized. And isn't that life? Isn't that just how things are? Not just in cleaning, but with like everything. So let this be your reminder. Just start, and you'd be amazed at what you can accomplish. Unless you've been doing way too much, then you need to just sit. Okay? Like, balance things out. Take care of yourself. I'm just using the Dawn Power Wash to scrub out the bathtub. It's not bad at all, but we do still do a lot of baths over showers. So I like to stay on top of the bathtub, but I don't often scrub the walls down because I'm lazy. But I just want to get it all scrubbed out and make sure that we don't get like a perma ring going on. It looks like there might be a ring, but that's just the shadowing because of the angle of the bathtub. I know this because I spent a long time scrubbing it and then discovered that it was just the angle. It's just the angle. But we have moved on to the toilet. I do have two boys. They are 10 and 7, and they treat this toilet as you would imagine a 10 and 7-year-old boy would treat it.
Talk to me, it's what I want the most in my life. They say you're out of my league, but I don't give a damn. No, deep down I know you want it. You wanna take a leap and jump in. You wanna fall in love. You get me spinning.
Down here is where the worst happens, as one could imagine. Honestly, we need to scrape out the sealant that's down here, but today was not the day for that, so I just wiped it out as best I could. I didn't want to scrape anything just in case because I don't want the toilet to leak, so I just left it as it was, and Connor and I will figure out cleaning it better later. But that is that side of the bathroom done. I'm just going to get all of this side cleaned up. Again, I'm just using the Thieves Cleaner on most of everything and creating more towels to wash, but I don't actually love using paper towels. I prefer microfiber cloths, so that is what is happening. The kids are very good about brushing their teeth. We are still working on rinsing out the sink when you are done, but I would much rather have to clean up toothpaste than have to pay for fillings. So there you go.
Sometimes you think about all the ways I'm making you smile. I know I am what you need, and boy, you're just my type. Deep down, I know you want it. You wanna take a leap and jump in. We're gonna fall in love. You get me spinning, wouldn't it be awesome if you just kiss me slowly and had me in your arms? Oh, you make me up, hey, lights go out when I see you moving up, hey, light me up. I love when you groove like that. Oh, hey, could be us, kissing in the moonlight. Oh, hey, I'm just saying, if I was your girl.
Okay, so laundry room is done and the kids' bathroom, plus I got the load of towels going. I went downstairs and pillaged the rest of the hand towels and stuff that needed to be washed, so everything is covered. So what I'm gonna do is tidy up in the playroom so that I can vacuum it. Harley's been shedding like crazy, so there's Harley hair everywhere and it's been a minute. So I'm gonna vacuum in here, maybe dust a little bit. The stairs need a lot of attention vacuum wise. Then I think I'm gonna have a snack and tidy up the kitchen and then call it a day. How are you doing? What do you have going on right now? Are you doing okay? Let's keep going.
Someone told me this ain't love. There's no way you get into my heart. Someone told me gotta move on. Keep it together.
I'm always very grateful when there's not a lot of the toys dumped out. My kids have been very specific about what they've wanted to play with lately. It has been the little people and the Bluey characters and the Magna tiles. They have been building like houses for everything. It has been so cute. The only issue is we don't have a ton of Magna tiles, and so they often kind of get fought over, but we're working on it. It has been a good exercise in sharing. These blocks I got when Hugo was a baby, and I still do the pattern that they came in so that I know if we're missing any. And as you'll see, we are missing some, but I always manage to find them eventually. So don't worry. Someday, all of the blocks will be returned to their family. This is a quick one to clean up. This closet, we still need to do another toy purge. It's hard because my kids kind of cycle through things, which I think is great. They get excited about stuff. It does make it hard to get rid of things though, because they literally play with everything that we have, which I guess is good, but it is still a little excessive. So we need to figure out what things we can get rid of. I know there's some stuff that Alice has kind of aged out of that I can finally get rid of. But then again, right when I'm ready to do it, they somehow manage to read my mind and start playing with those toys. They don't read my mind when I'm like, please make your bed, but they seem to know when I'm about to get rid of something. Is that your experience with your kids? My goodness, they've got like this sixth sense for, oh no, mom's gonna get rid of a toy that I haven't touched in 2 years. And then they start playing with it. It's wild.
I don't feel anything, don't feel anything.
That little crystal thing in the window is a rainbow maker, and it's solar powered, and it was worth every penny. We get so much sun that comes in through that front window. It is so much fun. The kids play catch the rainbow. It can get a little chaotic and dangerous. I'm surprised our glass bookshelves have not shattered, but the rainbow thing, so much fun. I'll link it in the description. It is a little pricey, worth absolutely every penny. Since I was at it, I did opt to just vacuum all of the bedrooms as well. I am a fan of vacuuming. I know some people don't love it. I'm not that person. I really love vacuuming. I love a good vacuum line. So I went through, I vacuumed all of the bedrooms. I did give Harley a good scrub or scratch. Scritchy scratch is what we call it. She's shedding like crazy. She's old. Her hair kind of comes out in clumps, but I love her so much. So this is just my life right now. But I do have to vacuum so much more. I've mentioned it before. I think it has to do with her old age, but she's also just a puppy. Look at her. She's so young. She's just a baby. She can't possibly be almost 12. Those of you who are not new here know that this Dyson needs a new battery, but I, for some reason, refuse to replace it. So I'm going to vacuum as much as I can of the stairs and you will find that I may or may not get through all of them because the battery betrays me.
What happened?
The battery died. We'll come back to this. Shoot! Since my Dyson betrayed me with like 5 steps left, I'm gonna make a snack and I'm gonna share it with you. This one's really good.
I'm sure you can take it.
Wasn't Alice sweet? Trying to help me feel better. I love her. This snack is one of my favorites. It's a chocolate rice cake, banana, and peanut butter. It's delicious. It is one of my favorite things. And you know what? I was at Costco yesterday and they had Reese's dipped bananas. It's banana slices with peanut butter and chocolate. And you know what? I did get them. Total impulse buy. Absolutely delicious. But I would say that this right here is even better. I like the snack. It's really light. You're getting protein from the peanut butter, decent nutrients from the rice cake and the banana. And it's so good, so delicious. It does not pair well with this cherry limeade poppy, but I like both of these things and I'm okay that they don't go well together. I'm not gonna have them both in my mouth at the same time. I regret saying that. I'm gonna eat this and then all I have to do really is load the dishwasher. I've got a couple clean things to put away and wipe everything down, and then we can finish vacuuming the stairs, vacuum up the crumbs on the floor, and call it a day. So I'm gonna eat this for fuel and then finish the task. Mom got crushed. I used it to cushion the big pot so it wasn't sitting directly on top of the lid. Sorry, Mom. There's a lot going on about, or it's being talked about with the Stanley Cups, and I've had mine for a while now. And you may stereotype me for having this Stanley Cup, but this baby holds 40 ounces of water. I love this thing. I'm gonna continue to drink from it regardless of what someone might think of me. But this part I clean very frequently, as do these parts. The straw I just stick in with my silverware. But just in case you didn't know, I do this and have done this. This little top part here, there's these little clips. It pops right out so you can clean under there. The more you know. Somebody went a little heavy on the mini marshmallows and didn't finish them. So now I have to scrub the sink out. Oh no, I love scrubbing the sink. It's very satisfying. Just using some dish soap, I'm gonna give it a good scrub and be done with it. The Stanley thing, they've just been talking about the issues with Stanley, and mine does leak for sure. Like if you tip it over, it's gonna leak, but I'm okay with that. It's fine. Somebody had some discount code when I bought mine, so I didn't have to pay full price, and I love it. I have a couple Stanleys. It's never really done me dirty except for when I've spilled it, but it's fine. Water spills, you can clean it up. I only ever drink water in mine, and I don't totally get why people say that it tastes like mold. I don't know where the mold would be in at least the Stanleys that I have, but I also stay on top of cleaning them, so I don't know. It's not been my experience, but that doesn't mean that it's not happening. Added a little essential oil into the garbage disposal to make it smell fresh. Just gonna wipe things down. We are almost done. Just so close to being done. Very productive day on a day where I thought maybe I wasn't gonna get as much done. Very productive. Very proud of myself.
And every fool would try to be like you.
Well, my friends, this is pretty much all I have for you at this point. I'm just gonna finish vacuuming the stairs finally and get the kitchen cleaned up. This was very much, in my head, I think of it as if you give a mouse a cookie day, where I guess if you give Rhea a vacuum, she's gonna vacuum one thing and then another and then another. I just kept finding things that I wanted to do and I did them. And it was a really good, productive day. Very glad with all the things that I got done, but I have days where that doesn't happen, and that's cool too. I am so glad that you were here with me. I really appreciate it. We are coming up on my 1 year here on YouTube. It has been a whirlwind and I am so appreciative. And I am going to be doing a giveaway here soon. In about a week, I will announce that. So stay tuned. Make sure you're subscribed for that. But otherwise, thank you again so much for your time. I so appreciate it. I hope you're doing well. I will see you next time. Bye. Hello everyone, it's me, Rhea Peterson. Welcome back to my channel. Today we're cleaning. I really need to clean my shower. It is changing colors in some areas, so that needs a scrub. And then other than that, I just got a mishmash of everything. I have laundry to do. I have a fridge to wipe out. I have a grocery delivery coming at some point today because we're out of snacks. So I'm just touching all the areas. And I haven't even made my bed yet today, and if you know me, you know that a made bed is what brings me peace. So that's what we're doing. We're just gonna get all the things done. The whole house is gonna get cleaned up. I'm gonna bring you along with me. If you're new here, I'm so glad you're here. I hope you all stick around. Well, let's get started. How dark it is out there. It's so dark and gloomy. Clouds in Oregon are totally normal. It is a very regular occurrence, but it's not usually like really dark and gloomy all day long. It's like 4 o'clock in the evening, but the whole day. It was crazy. I am gathering up all the activewear. That it's not clean. It was dirty. It's just been raining a ton, so we have to lay it out to dry before we go and put it in the laundry hamper usually. So I threw that in the laundry room to get cleaned. We'll start that load later. And I'm getting the shower sprayed. You know I love this Clorox spray. It does such a good job, especially on the all white grout. I don't know what I was thinking with that one, but here we are. So I'm gonna get it sprayed, let it sit for a while so that it can really work and bleach out a lot of the discoloring in there and get everything cleared off. Like I said, it's a mishmash of things. I have a whole list of like what I wanted to do, but if I'm being honest, it's another day where as things progressed, I just got more and more burnt out. So we're gonna focus on the need to do's, and I'm just gonna set things aside that aren't totally necessary, but I still wanna like knock things off the list. There's some stuff that I just have to get done, like organizing the hallway downstairs. It's a nightmare. So I'm gonna get this drawer organized because it's something I wanted to do, and then wipe down the rest of the bathroom. Let me know in the comments what you're working on today. How is your January going? How do you motivate yourself? When do you know when it's time to throw in the towel? Let's get it all done, but like within reason.
someone would get hurt. I think I have to let you go. Should be easy, but it's not. Cause the problem is I love you. What to do? I count to 3 when you're next to me. I love you. What to do now? Do now. Only problem is I love you. What to do? You got me bound, make my world spin round. I love you. What to do now? I want you.
Stuck inside my head.
If you have like his and her sinks in your bathroom and you share with your significant other, whose sink is the dirtiest? Because without fail, Connor's sink is always way more gross than mine. I don't know how it happens, but it's just always more gross, and it takes me twice as long to clean his sink. And I don't know why. He's not a gross person. He's very clean, but his sink for some reason is the exception. It's wild. Had to add a headband because I thought bangs would be a good idea, and sometimes they are a good idea, but in then times like this, they're a terrible idea. So that's my opinion on bangs. I don't need to clean the bathtub, thankfully, but I do want to clean the outside of the glass while I can. I'm not going to clean the inside yet because the floor is coated in bleach. So I just want to wipe down the outside. I'm using the Thieves Cleaner on everything. Just, it's a nice one and done product and I really like it. So I'm gonna finish wiping things down. The bathroom is almost done for this portion. I'm gonna have to move on to some other stuff while the shower still marinates. Sometimes you need bath time chocolates.
I want you.
Okay, so I want to let that sit longer, like a while longer. It's just, there was a lot more black and orange in there than I usually let happen. Part of that is just, it needs to be regrouted and resealed, but I need to wait until we've got some warmer weather before we do that. It is just way too wet. It would take forever to cure. So what I'm gonna do is, I'm gonna go make my bed, sort the laundry, and then we'll check on it then. I'll probably vacuum my room too, just because I can see, you can't see it, but I can see Harley on the carpet. So that's what's coming. Those are the next few things I'm gonna do.
So little, and we keep track of time, being so serious, idiots, thinking it will matter, keep me company downtown, before the clock runs out. Sun is shining, but the rain is welcome too. Friends are nearby, don't need another view. Time is not on my mind, but then it's you. Oh, I love it when the love comes.
Does anybody else have a partner or use a CPAP themselves? Those CPAP machines are gifts from heaven. I finally know what it's like to sleep. Connor knows what it's like to wake up well rested. Like, he wasn't like sometimes he would snore, other times he would just stop breathing, and it was so scary. And that CPAP machine, oh, it's the best thing that ever happened. I'm here to normalize the CPAP machine. It's like a regular feature whenever I make my bed. You see Connor's CPAP machine. That thing's awesome. I'm so thankful for that thing every single night.
When it feels like I'm lying every time someone asks how it goes, and I save the details that actually mean something. Sun is shining, but the rain is welcome too. Friends are nearby, don't need another view. Time is not on my mind, but then it's you. Oh, I love it when the love comes around, and then I remember all things must pass, but I'm not gonna wake up, I'm not
Better let me have another day. Don't wake up, wake up. Keep it steady, cause I'm happy, I'm not gonna wake up. No, not yet. Whoa.
Now time to get the laundry all sorted and switched around. I need to get that load of activewear going and get all of the clothes sorted into baskets. It has just been such a busy week that it's just kind of been my goal to get everything washed. And if folding happens, great, but we'll see. It's definitely not at the top of the priorities list. For the activewear, one little tip, I go through tons of activewear, and if you add an extra rinse and spin to the cycle, it does help with that set-in smell. It takes a little bit longer, but that like gross smell that can happen with that activewear fabric, I've noticed that this does help keep that at bay. But now that's going, I'm gonna get everything sorted. We use a basket system in my house. Everybody has a basket. The kids have assigned colors. It makes it really easy, like to say, hey, go fold your laundry or put your laundry away. Or what the regular in my house is go check your laundry basket because I haven't folded anything yet. Everybody in the house can fold, but it's just not a priority. I could have made that a goal for the new year, but I know myself well enough to know that it's not the end of the world if the laundry doesn't get folded. But I'm gonna get it all sorted. Once that's finished, move on to finishing up the bathroom.
When I'm around you, we could break up and then make up. I always come back to you. You move me in a way never thought anyone could. You get me high, you're my drug when I am feeling blue. Yeah, it's all you, 'cause you're the one.
Well, everything was looking so much better. I'm just gonna use that little Rubbermaid scrubber to get the grout lines a little bit more and get it all scrubbed out and rinse it and then clean the floors. But that Clorox spray did such a good job with all of the discoloration.
That makes me shiver. Sometimes I can't believe that you are mine. Love's a gun and baby, you're my trigger. You kiss me in a way that gets me high. You make all my dreams come true. It feels right just being around you. We could break up and then make up. I always come back to you. You move me in a way never thought anyone could. You get me high, you're my drug when I am feeling blue. Yeah, it's all you, 'cause you're the one. Yeah, the one. Yeah, you're the one. Yeah, the one. Yeah, you're the one, babe. Yeah, you're the one. Yeah, you're the one, babe. Yeah, you're the one. Ooh. 'Cause you're the one. Yeah, the one. Yeah, you're the one. Yeah, the one. 'Cause you're the one. Yeah, the one. Yeah, you're the one. Yeah, the one. It's never under neon bright lights when I see you dancing on the Polaroids. Just wanna have a good time, don't you? It all goes low, low, low.
Okay, so the bathroom's done. My room is clean. The laundry's there, but it's sorted and I'm gonna call it good for now. If I have time later and the energy and motivation, I will fold it. Otherwise, Connor and I will do it together tonight. Washing machine is still going, so I think I'm gonna go downstairs. My grocery delivery just got dropped off, so we're gonna go put away groceries and get the kitchen cleaned up. Alice is having her TV time, Bluey for the win, so I'm gonna take advantage of that and try to get as much done as I can before she needs my attention.
The print you wanna leave behind. Get
Our Costco is about 30 minutes away, so we've been using Instacart just a couple of times a month to just kind of offset some of the time that it takes, and it has been so nice to have that as a resource. I know that not everybody can do that, and we are so grateful that we can, but it's been such a game changer for time. I absolutely love it. Okay, just to show you, it was a pretty simple one. We just needed a lot of fresh produce. I've got spinach, carrots, bananas. We are gonna have salmon patties for dinner tonight, so I have salmon burgers and some brioche buns, and then just grapes, cottage cheese. Oh, we got applesauce. Yeah, just a second. Some avocado. I got some more gluten-free bread, avocado spray. Barley needed more glucosamine because she's old, but she's gonna live forever, so we buy it in bulk. We got more applesauce. I'm stealing popcorners. It's a really good light snack. It's like eating air, but delicious air. Also, my favorite are the spicy ones, and you get the least amount of those. So popcorners, if you're listening, because I'm very popular, put more of these in, please. Thank you. And then goldfish packets and Connor's favorite cold brew and granola bars, because always granola bars. So that's it. I need to wipe out the fridge. It's actually not too bad, but I do want to wipe out all the shelves. We're finally recovering after all the holiday leftovers, so that needs a little love. But otherwise, the kitchen actually is not too bad. So I just want to do a wipe down of it, unload the dishwasher, and get everything put away. Also, this hallway, I probably should take care of that today. Yes, sweetie. I always like to clean out the sink before I soak my produce, so I'm just scrubbing that out with some dish soap, and then I'll get the produce soaking. But I'm just going to get all of this done. I'm going to soak the produce, wipe out the fridge, and get everything put away. I'm not doing a big restock for you this time. I do have other videos with restocks, or let me know if you want like a pantry restock video. Leave me a comment. I would be happy to make one, but that's not the focus for today, so I'm just gonna knock that out. I hope that whatever you are working on is going well. Let's just listen to some music and finish up here in the kitchen.
Front door together will disappear. Wait for all systems go. Can't stay long, gotta go bye-bye. Something's wrong with this town, so I fly out of state. I got it mapped up, making the cut. Oh, before long, you gotta rule this day. You're gonna hear yourself say
putting the cold brews in the fridge is going to come back to haunt me later, as you will see. But that is the pantry all restocked, everything put away. I'm just gonna get the dishwasher unloaded and finish up in the kitchen.
I lost it all. This is how to remove a bearing wall. Is there a way to get to you? There's so many things that I'm willing to do.
This filter was unsettlingly dirty, and I'm really glad that I pulled it. I'm just scrubbing it out with a Scrub Daddy. I'd already sprayed it with the Dawn Power Wash and let it sit. It's pretty quick to clean, but man, it was really gross. And the inside of the dishwasher, it's probably due for a really good deep cleaning.
In this little game of hide and seek, where you're heading tonight, girl, I want you to see that I'm building it up and then I break it down, and it's all just because of you. You're the one to whom I'll always be bound, and there's nothing I'd rather do. Do you want me to find you? Do you want me to find you? I took the chance, I lost it all. This is how to remove.
Okay, I'm doing another check-in. Hope I'm not annoying.
Hi, Cookie. Hi.
Alice is having a banana and looking at some books, and I think like the kitchen's done, so I'm gonna tackle the hallway. I just have stuff from Christmas. My ornament organizer's only just arrived, but we've just got so much going on. I don't have the time to devote to that. So I'm just going to make it my goal to get everything safely in the understairs closet. It will not be pretty or very well organized right now, but it'll be out of the way. And then when I can finally just devote the time to it this weekend,
Hey, Mom,
I will knock that out.
The chair.
Did you get something on a chair? I also need to clean the chair. So that is the plan. We're gonna tackle the hallway.
Find you. Do you want me to find you?
Well, one of my goals for 2024 is to get things better organized in our storage spaces. We've collected a lot of newer decorations and things over the last few years as we've added children to our count, and I have just tried to make it more fun for them. And so that is definitely on the list of 2024 goals, is to just be a bit more organized with all of that. For now, this isn't a great example because I'm just cramming it into the understairs right now, but I already explained that today is not the day for that. I just need to get it out of the way, which I feel like a lot of people probably can relate to, is sometimes you just have to shove it in your doom closet and save it for another day. Alice wants to play games.
Do you want me to find you?
It's out of the way. I'll take care of it later. It's fine.
You know what?
For you.
Your kids get very focused on doing something with you and then wander away and they're doing something else and they don't care what you're doing because that's what happened. So now I'm just gonna clean the floors, vacuum, and use the Tinko in a few areas and tidy up the living room because I don't exist to Alice anymore. But she does come back and we do end up playing a game. She's so funny. I absolutely love her. We never thought we'd have a girl. Boys have always just kind of run on my husband's side of the family, but we have a girl and she's hilarious. I cannot imagine what life would be like without her. But I'm almost done. Almost done with the living room. Very glad to have all of this stuff done. Focused on the need to do's, set aside the don't need to do's. That's like my mantra for 2024 is just get done what you have to and do not burn yourself out on the stuff that is not totally 100% necessary.
It's a matter of time.
very much regretted not restocking the iced coffee in the fridge because I have to water it down with these ice cubes, which is terrible. But I do exist to Alice again. She decided she did want to play a game with me, so I am just grabbing a snack and some fuel, and we are gonna go play a game and spend some time together. I hope that you were able to get done everything that you were needing to. If you need more motivation, I will link some playlists in the description box. But other than that, thank you so much for your time. I hope you are doing well. I so appreciate you. I will see you next time. Bye. Hey friends, it's me, Rhea Peterson. Welcome back to my channel. Today I am going to be keeping things simple and I am working on the cabinet under my sink. I have done a number of organizing projects in my house and they've always been kind of big. And so this one I just really wanted to keep budget friendly, simple, and quick. So that is the focus. If you are new here, my name is Rhea Peterson. I upload usually around 2 times a week, typically on Saturdays and Tuesdays, and I cover things like cleaning motivation, organization, food, and mom life. And I am so glad that you are here, but I'm not gonna waste any time because like I said, this is gonna be quick. I hope you all stick around. Let's get started. Okay, well, one of the first things I'm gonna wanna do in here is to just clear everything out. I have pared down a lot of my cleaning products over the years, but I also often will get multiples of things so I don't run out. So I know I have a lot that I need to work with, but also I don't even really remember what all is in here anymore. So I'm gonna get it all cleared out, get the cabinet wiped down. I have made a few purchases for things that I knew that I would need to organize, but other than that, I am just gonna shop my house and just get rid of items that I don't need. So I'm keeping this simple. I wanted to just spend pennies on this, but also make it really functional and something that like I'm proud of and that I like. So I'm gonna get it all cleared out, vacuum it, wipe it down, that kind of stuff. And then we will get a feel for what's gonna work in here, what I might need, that kind of thing.
What's your story? What's your sign? It's like we're twin flames in a different life. Deep connection lights a spark. It's like you know me in the depths of my heart. We're dreamers, don't care what other people say. We're living like this could be our final day. We're dreamers, don't care what the others say. We're doing this in our way. We come alive in the nighttime. There's something about how we dance in the moonlight, that look in your eyes.
Okay, so it's a lot of dish soap. We primarily only use this Grove unscented one. And like I said, I do buy things in bulk just so I don't really have to think about it for the year. So that is why there's 3 of those. And then I do use Dawn dish soap for different things as well. And this one was low, so I had picked up another one while they were on sale. And then I do like to keep mostly just like the holiday scents of the Myers around. I use these for different things, like when I clean my vacuum filters and stuff, because it cleans them, but it also makes them smell good for a little while I'm using them. The hand soaps as well. I mostly just get the holiday scents. That's usually when I'm most excited about the Myers hand soap. So like I have a bunch of them, but we're making our way through a lot of them. So it is what it is at this point. I also I couldn't see them where they were. So now I know I don't need to keep buying dish soap. And then just some cleaning products. For the sprays, I typically just use Thieves. So all of these are just like their, again, special scents. And the majority of these are like empty, but I didn't want to use the last little bit because I knew I wasn't going to be able to get it for a year. So like almost all of these 2, empty. So other than that, it's just my everyday stuff that I've got left over here, scrubbers and things. So it should be hopefully easy to organize, but I'm gonna get this cleaned out and I'm just gonna use up the rest of those Myers sprays to wipe these out so that I can really make it count. Thankfully, they're not really clashing smells.
What's your weakness? What's your type? Somehow I wanna know all about you. Deep connection lights a spark. You already know me when we dance in the dark. We're dreamers. We're living. We're dreamers. We're doing this in our own way. We come alive in the nighttime. It's something about how we dance in the moonlight that looking.
As you can see, the paint job on these cabinets leaves a lot to be desired. I am going to address that, but one thing I also want to make sure I do is put some cabinet liners in here to help mitigate some of the soap spillage that you saw that I dealt with. I get my cabinet liners at IKEA. They're really cheap there, and so whenever I am there, I will grab a couple rolls. I love this stuff. It does a really good job, and I mean, it's really an affordable option.
I can see you want me by the look in your eyes. Tell me that you want me. I can see you want me by the look in your eyes. We come alive. We come alive. We come alive in the nighttime. There's something about how we dance in the moonlight. That look in your eyes.
Okay, so everything's cleaned out. I did make just a few purchases for this project. One in particular was this XOXO pop container for the dishwasher pellets. We tried the liquid, I don't like it. I prefer the pods. And so I wanted something just a little bit nicer than just using the container that they come in, honestly. So it's just a pop one, and I had a credit on Amazon and I used it to get this. And then these are just some stackable containers. I was thinking for like sponges and things like that to keep in here. I liked how they're stackable. These are the Bright Room containers from Target. They're usually really affordable, so I just grabbed 2 of those. And then the only other things that I got, which I knew I was going to need because it's the corner space, was turntables. The turntable is really handy. I got these at my grocery store. They were having a sale, but these are just the iDesign ones. You can get these on Amazon. You can find these through, I think the Container Store has them, but I grabbed these at my local Kroger. Was very stoked to find a good deal on them. So I just grabbed a couple of them. And the idea is for like the dish detergent and the hand soaps, just to make them more easily accessible and hopefully a little bit more space efficient. You can't just fit a bunch of cubes in there because of the angle of it. And I have the garbage disposal in there, which, you know, most sinks have, regardless of whether they're not in a corner. So I just thought if I want to be able to get stuff quickly, the turntables would do the trick. So those are the things that I purchased new, and then other things are just from my house. Like, I'm still gonna utilize this riser in there most likely because it adds a little bit more vertical space. And then I just have random storage containers left over from other projects that I have available to me if I need them. My goal is to pare things down a little bit, consolidate some containers, and just make it less chaotic under there. So I think what I'm gonna start first with is just kind of placing containers, see what will fit where, and then we can just start filling things.
Let me tell you this, let me tell you right now, your exquisite kiss still burning.
Well, because of the hoses and garbage disposal, there's not a ton of options with getting things all placed. I'm gonna try a few and see what my options are, but honestly, there was really only like one way to put these in here.
And sky's the limit. I used to be satisfied, stayed over the surface. Now I just can't get enough. You make me feel good like no.
Part of the problem, these hinges stick out so far because they're soft close cabinets. And so they're just longer than the actual cabinet. I might have to swap these out someday. Not today though.
You're the rising. I'm a butterfly who has only begun, taking me a while to get it. Had to live and cry to appreciate life, and what you give is worth it. When you're holding me, when you hold me so close, I want further in under your skin. Wanna leave a mark.
I think this one makes the most sense. I want to steer clear of a lot of like the hoses and cords and everything. And like, I don't need everything on the planet in this cabinet. So I think I want it bare minimum with some storage space for backstock, but for the most part, I need less in here because I need less. I don't need all the soaps. Right? Right. It's a lot of hand soap, I get it. Ah, betrayal.
Knowing there is more in life that I want. Now I wanna embrace life, you and I side by side. Knowing there is more in life that I want.
That you're doing fine cause you got me. I don't wanna break your little bubble, but you gotta wake up to reality. Cause I can see in your eyes, your head is full of dreams. Tears are a proof of failure. You just gotta let them flow without judge. There's so many ways to be happy. Whatever you like, you don't have to be ready. You just gotta trust the right, don't have to be scary. You just gotta follow the light, you're able to be happy. You can do whatever.
You can't see it very well, but I did take a mason jar to put like my long-handled scrubber brushes in and the bottle scrubbers, and it's on one of the turntables in the back. I don't use them that frequently, but I do like having them around.
Like somebody's gonna give it to you. You gotta chase it, gotta believe it. You gotta go get it for yourself. Cause I can see in your eyes, your head is full of dreams.
Okay, before I show you the final result, I am going to just use a paint pen to touch up a little bit of the worst of the chipping paint, especially because it's right next to the sink. These cabinets just get dripped on a lot, and as much as we try to keep it like wiped off, it's inevitable. And I mentioned before, the paint job on these cabinets was not ideal to begin with. So chipping has always been an issue, even on ones that get any water on them. So it's pretty bad down at the bottom of the cabinet. I'm just gonna take these paint pens. I got these at Home Depot. The last brand that I had was completely different. I don't even remember what it was, but it says it's oil-based. It's just white paint. And I have a skinny one. I also have this fat one for the worst parts down at the bottom. So I'm gonna touch up the paint chips a little bit. I know that it is not going to look like new, but that is not, like, my expectation is already low. I just want it to be a little bit less noticeable and maybe protect the wood a little bit. That is my only goal, really, with the paint pens. So we're gonna do some touch-ups really, really quick, and then I will show you the final result of the cabinet.
You don't have to be scary. You just gotta follow the light. You're able to be happy. You can do whatever you like. You don't have to be ready. You don't have to be. You don't have to be ready. You don't have to be.
Always lost about something. Who knows if I can find a track that could lead me back to those days when we were happy. We said we would never give up. I feel so lost and confused. Tell me why we have to hit the ground when it's easier to.
Okay, so final results. I have got, can't see it very well, but I have like all of the refill for the dish soap and everything back there, and some scrubbers. Here are my more frequently used things, like the wood polish, my Tinko solution, more disposal pods, which I need to restock on, the power wash. And then for here, I just have some sponges, things that I use more frequently, like the drain stop, things like that, that I can just easily grab out of this top one. And then the bottom one is just refills, magic erasers, things that I use less frequently. My Dawn dish soap is back there. I have my expandable dish tray for drying the dishes. It just slides in right here. I don't put it away until it's all the way dry, so it fits in perfectly right there. Back here I have all of my hand soaps. What I did was I pulled my like legit fall and Christmas ones out, and I'm gonna store those in a different area. And then these are just the go-tos for the season. And then I am able to just stick all these things up here. This is my thieves cleaner I use on the countertops. You can easily get a dishwasher pod out of here now. And then my bottle drying rack there. I wish I could have just fit this all under here, but it just wouldn't work, and I didn't want to crowd the disposal or the outlet, and that's why I did the riser. But it's a lot more functional. I mean, I won't know for sure if it's perfect for a little while, but like for now, it's just all of the main things that I need. I pared down stuff that I didn't need directly in there, and I think it looks really good. I'm really happy with how it turned out.
Tell me why we have to hit the ground when it's easier to fly higher.
Well, my friends, that is everything that I have for you. I hope this gave you some ideas on things that you can do in your cabinet. This has been so much better. It's so much more functional. I'm so happy with the results, but I hope you are doing well. If you're not, make sure you're subscribed to the channel. I have a lot coming up, and check the description box on some information about the giveaway that I am doing currently. I hope you are doing well. Thank you so much for your time. I'll see you next time. Bye.
The pain that caused you bring the wash away.
Hello everyone, it's me, Rhea Peterson. Welcome back to my channel. Today is just get rid of it day. I have found piles of donations throughout my house that I have like taken the time to gather and not taken the time to actually get rid of them. So that's like priority number one today. And then we are going to tackle the playroom. I can't live like this anymore. The system that we have is not working. The plastic bins are all breaking. So we are going to fix all of it. Look at the couch. Why? Because it's an adventure. So that's what is happening today. We are going to gather up all of the donations. I have a big pile on the landing upstairs. I have like a shame pile in my garage. We're gonna do that. We're gonna get everything gathered up, put it in the car, take it to the donation place, stop at Target, oh no, get some bins and fix my life because this is a mess and I'm dying inside. Also, Alice, bless her sweet little heart, thought she was Tarzan. Curtain rod's broken, so we're gonna get a new curtain rod as well. So buckle up, everyone. We're getting rid of everything today, all of it. So stay tuned for that. I'm so glad that you are here. Make sure to check the description box. My giveaway is still going on. You still have a chance, but we're down to like 1 week left before I announce the winner. It might be more than that. I'll put right down here how many there actually is. March 17th is the day. This is getting long. I'm so sorry. I hope you have not left yet. If you're new here, I hope so much that you'll subscribe. Otherwise, everybody, let's get it all done today. Okay, so I'm gonna get it all cleaned up, pull out any other donations I can find, and maybe make some piles for different bins. I don't know. Oh, I hate it. Okay, I know I need to get rid of a lot of it. That would solve a lot of problems. But I also know myself. What is that? I also need to get more carpet cleaning solution.
To the moon and back, we had a love like that. Why do I feel like that's slowly fading? We used to be friends, that was way back when. You and I, we were a slow burn, baby.
Well, normally I would encourage my kids to come help me do this, but honestly, I was very grateful to be left alone in this. I didn't have to redirect anybody but myself, and I was trying to kind of get a feel for all of the different categories, refresh my brain a little bit, get an idea of what is needed. And if I'm being honest, Mom just kind of gets it done faster. So I was just determined to be done. My goal was to just get rid of things. I am really great at gathering the donations, but I'm really bad about taking them to get rid of them. And Connor always says, just throw it in my trunk and I'll drop it off on my way to work or on my way home, but I'll forget and he'll forget, and they just pile up in the garage. So I have the big pile there, I have a pile in the garage, and we have like old bedroom furniture that's not good anymore. Like it's too broken to the point where I could not in good conscience give it away to somebody even that needs to go to the dump. So I just set the goal, just get rid of it. We're getting rid of the donations. We're taking a load to the dump. This did take me 2 days. I ended up with a sick kid, which was really unfortunate. It wasn't the GI bug that we're all living in fear of here in Oregon, but it was a respiratory thing. And so just kind of dealing with that, trying not to overdo it, keep the kids chill, but also like I am determined. We're going to get everything out of the house. Very exciting. and I'm very glad now, future Rhea, to be done with it. But let me know in the comments, what organizing do you have to do? Are you good at getting rid of stuff? Is it hard to let it go? I'm not wishy-washy about it. It's just the logistics of it that I struggle with. But I know that sometimes it's just hard to get rid of things, especially stuff associated with like your kids or memories. It can be so hard, but I'm gonna maybe motivate you to let go of a few of those things. So I'm gonna finish cleaning this all up. We're gonna circle back and let me know again in the comments, what are you working on? What do you need to get rid of? Let's get it done.
I'm out of reasons, I'm out of rhyme, but I'll only tell you that I'm out of time. I'm sick of love songs, I'm tired of this, and I wanna tell you straight just like it is. You're watching me like you want me, but you're still holding back, honestly, over and over.
Okay, so it's kind of organized. I've got like big things, all of their like spy equipment, as they call it, and just kind of random things sectioned off a little bit. We've gathered quite the amount of Nerf guns. It's one of Callum's favorite things to buy with his money that he earns. So I know I want to do something for those. So I'm thinking the GeoTrax I'm gonna move up because they don't play with those that often, and then I'm just gonna kind of put a time limit on it, give it a couple months, and if they haven't been played with, they will move on to a new home. But then I want to get some bins for up here, some bigger guys, and down here. So I think I have a plan for that. And over here, I think I'm gonna just get rid of the books in here because they just end up being like random reject books, although Alice was playing library the other day. That's why they're everywhere. But I do have some baskets I can stick here for little things like her little people and stuff. So that's the plan. I'm gonna gather up the donations, get them in the car. I did pull like one thing from in here, but we did just kind of go through everything. And I'm just gonna put time limits on a couple of things that we can get rid of. Otherwise, like there's a reason why most of this stuff was dumped out, was because they were actively playing with it. We just have trouble cleaning up after ourselves. So let's go gather up the donations, get them in the trunk, and head to Target.
And open my heart like you're fearless. Steal all the gold you can get. Show me your love, leave me breathless.
I'm thinking you were made for me. Isn't it my birthday yet? Cause I gotta say, you're looking like a gift for me. Wrapped up nice and neat, baby. Get in my way now, don't be shy.
Here's my shame pile. This is all stuff I have pulled over like months that it's just sat out here. So we're gonna get it in the trunk. It'll be so good. I do need to list like Alice's old high chair and the double stroller we don't use anymore. That stuff I'm gonna try and sell. I need to find a recycling thing for this. And just like her little training potty thing. Gotta find a home for. But otherwise, like pretty much all of this out of here. And it's gonna really open up the gym space that also needs to be cleaned, but we're gonna save that for another day.
Fast, baby, I will show you how you can catch my vibe. And right away, got so much time looping in the blurry lights. Get in my way now, don't be shy. We'll be here dancing day and night. Get in my groove now, don't be shy. Cause I got this list of my favorite things. You could be the part where it all begins. You could be the first and the second and the third and the rest of it. You could be one of the things I love. Sunday morning breakfast with the get on my list of the things I love. You could be the one I trust. So the second chances
We did it. Okay, we are on day 2 of all of this. I ended up with a sick kid, so that kind of cramped the day, but I did a Target order, picked that up today. I did a trip to the dump, got rid of a bunch of stuff, cleared out some areas. I didn't show you that though because I was focused in on it, but I've done tons of donations and I have gone to the dump, so we've cleared out a lot of areas of my house, but we are back into the playroom. I've gone to Target, I picked it up, I'm gonna show you what I got, and the sooner I finish this project, the better, because they're starting to take it all apart again out of the piles that I made, which I couldn't expect them not to. So let me show you what I got. Okay, so I got these big bins. I'm hoping I can fit all of the GeoTrax and the tubies in these. I got 2 of them. And then I got more of the felt Bright Room bins like I got for the kids' costumes in the boys' closet. I got 3 of those for some of the bigger toys. And then I grabbed these baskets. These were really affordable. I got 4 of these for things either in the closet or on the cubbies. I'm not sure yet. I did get a new curtain rod. I'm hoping that the hardware is similar so that I can just do it. If not, I might need Connor's help. I'm not confident with that. This could be an opportunity for me to gain knowledge, but I have enough to do. So I'm probably going to pass the buck to my lovely husband. These I bought a while ago with the intention of probably using in the playroom. These were from the dollar spot at Target. They were $5 each. So I grabbed 4 of those, and then these were also from the dollar spot at Target and were actually $1. They are like labels, dry erase labels, which I thought was really handy. So that's it. That's what we're gonna be using. I'm gonna try to make it work in here. The big plastic bins that I got are gonna go in on the top because it's stuff that the kids don't play with as often that they need help with. So I am going to start with trying to fit the GeoTrax and the tubies into these 2 big bins. Fingers crossed they'll fit. The kids actually pillaged the Halloween blankets and Callum has built, this is what the tubies are for. So they did finally not just use them for swords, but he did kind of plead with me not to take it apart, and so I'm not going to. I'm just gonna find all the stragglers and put those in the bin and we'll get the general idea. But that's it. Let's get started on that after we say hi to Harley.
You take my love for granted. Say a bunch of stuff you never mean, yeah. I think I need a minute to figure out my limits. We crossed them more than once, yeah. You take my love for granted. We keep on talking from body to body, yeah.
They'll stay. It's just, do I care that it's hanging over the edge? Table that.
Even though it's kind of toxic, babe, you know I feel it when we touch. That your love is from a different place. It's toxic, babe.
I was very happy with how all 3 baskets fit across the bottom, and then remembered that Alice has her Little People Barbie house that still needs to go in the closet. In hindsight, I probably could have just left it out somewhere in the playroom, but old habits, and I'm very much a let's put it away so I can't see it person. Oh well, but we figured it out. We're gonna get all of the GeoTrax. I was so glad we could fit everything in this one bin, which was really great because as you could see, like the big green hill pieces I never could fit in, and then there's the train station that wouldn't fit. So I was so glad that I could just consolidate it all into one bin. I was super happy about that.
Getting closer to just being nothing else. I'm a sucker for your love, even though it's kinda toxic, babe. You know I feel it when we touch. That your love is from a different place. It's toxic, babe. Nothing more to say, let's just waste away. One more time is all we need. A bitter truth to face, not that innocent. We know what we did. I'm a sucker for your love, even though it's kinda toxic, babe.
Okay, so preliminary, like I can get the GeoTrax up and down from here. They're heavy, but like I've messed with it. I don't see it falling down, but we will have to set some boundaries on these. Just like let mom know and I'll get them down for you, because they don't play with them enough for them to be down, and they just keep breaking all the clips off of the bins and not using them. So I want them up out of the way, and I'm gonna put a time limit on it. If these haven't been used, probably by June, I'm gonna unload them, and I'm just gonna put a reminder in my calendar. So it just says GeoTrax check-in, and I set it for June 1st, which is a Saturday. And that gives us about 3 months to decide on whether or not we're gonna keep them. And I should probably do that with more stuff in here, but for now, we're just gonna start with the GeoTrax, see how that goes. Is it GeoTrax? No, it's Trax, GeoTrax. But I think I'm gonna have a designated like Nerf gun bin. Alice will have like her little people and her bluey characters in baskets. And then down here, I'm just gonna distribute the rest of everything. We'll see. I didn't purge much, but like with the GeoTrax reminder, we'll see how that goes. And then we'll probably just start putting time limits on other things that aren't played with a lot. I know the Duplos are less and less interesting as they get older and into like the real Legos, but Alice is like right on that line still. So I'll probably like come January next year, like we'll give the Duplos another year, and then it's probably time to move on from those. Oh, how do you get rid of all your kids' toys? Do you just do it? Do you just get rid of it? That's hard for me. Okay, let's start putting stuff in baskets.
When you were leaving, I need you even more than I did before. You had the last word when you walked out the door. You drive me crazy, I want you to stay here. Now I'm here alone, I hate this party and I don't know anyone. We get drunk and we fight, but I forgive you, although you drive me crazy, I want you to stay here. You'll be the death of me, still your medicine. Yeah, I need it, I need it. You light a fire just to put me out again. Still I need you, I'm weak for you. Yeah, you, yeah, you.
sorry, so we forget about it. Simple as that, but I don't know where my heart is. Still all that I want is you. Yeah, you. You'll be the death of me still. You're my medicine. Yeah, I need it. You light my fire just to put me out again. Still I need ya. I'm weak for you. Yeah, you.
Okay. We're just gonna leave those up there for now. I don't really have a better solution. I've got their train tracks, all of the little things that they play with all the time. They always choose the smallest, most fiddly things as their frequent flyers. All of Alice's little people, and then her Bluey stuff. And then just, this is all Alice right here. She's got her little people Barbie house and her Bluey house. I think we're growing out of that soon, so hopefully she'll enjoy it for a little longer. Oh, it's hard when they grow out of stuff. We've got all the Nerf in here, and then down here it's just kind of the bigger toys, things like that. But it's mostly just there's more spots to put things, and hopefully it'll not get as hectic. But the biggest thing is hopefully all the bins won't break. But while I was doing that, I kind of got ahead of myself here. I'm gonna try this out. I had this basket, so I just put a couple of their books in here. We'll see if it stays, but what I think I'm gonna do is I'm gonna take these brown baskets, and there's 4 cubes here, so I think I'm gonna just kind of take what is usually in these guys and put them in there instead, because I don't have 4 of those. So we're gonna move those around, see how it goes. But maybe it'll be better. I don't know. I'm full of regret at this point. Just all total regret.
You have the time of your life every single night. The confetti's raining down. You put your hands to the sky, center of the crowd. You're the talk of the town. And I tell myself I don't want that. What glitters isn't gold. I tell myself I don't need it, 'cause I'm fine on my own. But I hate being on the outside looking through a window. I say I don't want it, but I'm so full of it. I wanna be the life of the party. I wanna dance with somebody. Be ooh, 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 ooh. I wanna be the life of the party. I wanna hold on to somebody. Be ooh, 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 ooh. Living your life through a lens, perfect pretending. You think no one can tell, but everything's just fake.
So here are all of the bins that I emptied out. What I'm gonna do with at least one of the bins is label it donations and then keep it in the garage. And once the bin is full, then we need to run donations. I wish I had a slightly bigger bin, but I might as well make use of it while I have it for as long as it lasts. These did not last very well. They broke really easily. But I have all of these empty ones. I'm gonna put this in my storage because I'll definitely find a use for those. And then just the rest of it here. And then this is all just like garbage that we can throw out, just broken tiny toys and stuff that couldn't be donated. But we've accomplished a lot. I'm pretty happy with that. Okay, so we have all the puppets in here, and that includes finger puppets. And then these are called jelly bums. My mother-in-law made them. They actually were on a mobile above Hugo's crib. Like they just looped in and kind of hung there, but they're just so cute. She is so talented at knitting and crochet. I can't part with these. So we've got those in there. I didn't put all of the finger puppets with the puppets. Oops. We'll go through and do that later, but that's what's in there. In here is fidgets. And then over here is the boogie boards, the coloring ones. So those will be easier to find. Some of them are actually currently in use, and I'll go through and take tags off, but sometimes you gotta get a feel for it. What if I don't wanna keep them forever? So there's that, and then the books will stay there for a little bit too. I think I'm gonna attempt to tackle the curtain rod, but other than that, we just need to vacuum up all of the floor. There's stuff everywhere, and then carpet clean that one spot there, which I did investigate. It is granola bar. And I'm not gonna ask any more questions other than that.
It's hard to stay real in a world full of fakes. It's hard to find truth when the liars are great. I'm trying my best to stay out of your way. Oh well, oh well. You talk a big talk, but got nothing to say. You hold your head high, but your morals are fake.
Okay, so it looks like it's the same, which is awesome. So I am going to just take down the old hardware, put in the new. None of the screws are stripped. It's just that this got bent enough times that it broke. So as long as the screws aren't smaller than what I'm currently working with, we're good. Otherwise, I might be able to just swap them out. I don't know. I'm not a handy person. This isn't things, this is my maiden voyage. I have never hung a curtain rod before. I don't know what that says about me, but I've just never had to. So we're learning together. It's not a big thing, but it's also a big thing. Like, I've never done this. I'm excited and nervous. It's a curtain rod, Rhea. Get it together. Okay, let's do it. Woo.
For you, but they don't see what I see. A narcissistic personality. Oh well. You think the world is yours. You think it spins for you. You think you need some more than every other fool. You can walk into a room, and every fool will try to be like you.
Well, as much as I wanted this to be like feminism and hanging this curtain rod, all of the batteries for the drill are dead. So I'm gonna have to wait on that. I will show you what they look like later, because now I'm just mad at the drill and the batteries and the situation, because why weren't any of the other batteries charging? I don't know. So we're gonna table that and clean the carpet, because I know for a fact that the carpet cleaner will work because it works off of an outlet. So I'm not mad. I'm not mad. I'm not mad. It's just a curtain rod. I'm kind of mad. Okay, let's clean the carpets.
I was at the wrong place at the right time. 'Cause suddenly there you were with those bright blue eyes. We were conversing into the night sky when you took my hand, said let's leave now. Don't wanna be shy, I will let my guard down. Don't wanna be shy,
Well, it took like 4 drill batteries because all of them were at varying levels of charge, but we managed to get the curtain rod up. And when I say we, I mean Connor. He ended up needing to do it. There were some metal plates in spots, so we had to adjust where all of the hardware went, and he's an engineer, so he was able to wrap his head around that a lot faster than I was. I was a music major, so there you go. But the curtains are hung. I will show you that in a minute. I found a few more spots to clean on the carpet, but we got it all done. The room looks great. It is far more organized. I've noticed even when the kids play, it is less chaotic because there's just something about freshly organized things that makes you respect it more. I don't know. But I know in time it'll get a little bit chaotic and we'll have to go through and purge and rework things. That's just how it goes. It's never kind of a one and done thing. Kids grow and change, but it is so nice and it feels so good to be done. I hope that you found this motivating. I hope that you are able to just get rid of it, just let it go. It felt so good. I have more space in my house and I have new areas that need to be cleaned because of it, but it just feels really nice to get rid of things, get things organized. I so appreciate your time. I hope that you are doing well. If you're not already, please consider subscribing. I would so love to continue to share my videos with you. I hope you're having a great day. I will see you next time. Bye.
Love out loud. Love out.
Hello friends, it's me, Rhea Peterson. Welcome back to my channel. Today I have made myself quite the ambitious list of things to do. I have been kind of slowly easing into the spring cleaning, and today is a big day. I got a handheld steam cleaner that I am very excited to use, and there are a few places that I really want to use it today. Plus there's just things that need to be done. I have Alice's bedding in the dryer right now, so we need to get her room cleaned up. My kid's bathroom is a complete disaster, and my dishwasher has not been deep cleaned in a minute, and so I want to tackle that, and I'm going to use the steam cleaner on that, just because it's disgusting. That's the plan. We're going to knock off all the things on the list. I'm sure I'm gonna find more areas that need some attention. So we're just going to get it all done and hopefully we will finish it. If you're new here, I hope you'll consider subscribing. We've got lots to do today though, so let's get started. Okay, so I think what I want to do is just start off in the kitchen, get the dishwasher unloaded so that I can use the steam cleaner in it. There's just a few little straggler dishes that I'm just going to hand wash. But then like that's the main thing. The dishwasher is disgusting, and I got like a handheld like pressurized steam cleaner that I'm very excited to use. And I've been like watching videos and researching on using it in the dishwasher because my dishwasher is quite literally on its last legs, and I can't do like a really hot, deep clean of it anymore without it leaking. So I got the steam cleaner in hopes that I can get it clean without it completely dying on me. Fingers crossed. So that's what we're gonna do. We're gonna start in the kitchen. There's not a lot to do downstairs, but we're gonna start down here and then just kind of make our way up. Let me know down in the comments what you're working on today. How are you doing? What do you have going on? What are some things that you really need to deep clean? Maybe you'll remind me of something I'm forgetting. So let's do the dishwasher. here is the steam cleaner. I'm pretty stoked, honestly. It came with a bunch of different attachments. It's got like a glass one, so I'm excited to use this on the shower. And then it comes with like a garment steamer. It comes with 3 brushes. I know like the Bissell has one that comes with different colors, so you can use a different, like you could assign a brush a color or a room a color. This doesn't have that, which I guess is kind of a bummer, but oh well. It comes with this little curved one to get really in there, which I think I'm gonna use a lot in here. And then just this extender, and then you have an even longer one. It came with a funnel and this little water cup. This actually goes over the garment steamer. But this should be really handy. I know that I need to be careful like to not burn myself or anything. You have to wait till it lets all the pressure go, but it comes with some instructions. I watched a video online about how to use it. They're supposed to get rid of like a lot of bacteria and everything. I mean, it's steam cleaning. I know I need to be careful around like the seals and everything so that I don't break any of that, and clearly we already have issues. We just replaced this patch not too long ago, but like it's already wearing out again. I know we need to get a new dishwasher, and every like couple of weeks we're like, oh, we should probably do that, but clearly we haven't. End of sentence. But like it's getting pretty gross in here, so I'm hoping that the steam cleaner will loosen up a lot, especially the particle, like the chunks of stuff that get stuck under here. So that's the plan. I'm gonna get this filled up, get it heated, and we're gonna clean this baby. It's really gross. The camera doesn't even do it justice. I'm not embarrassed though. It just kinda is what it is.
List of my favorite things. You could be the part where it all begins. You could be the first and the second and the third and the rest of it. Get in my way now, don't be shy. We'll be here dancing day and night. Get in my groove now, don't be
It kind of reminds me of an iron.
You could be one of the things I love. Sunday morning breakfast with my bedroom door locked. I like everything that has a cherry on top. Get on my list of the things I love, love, love. You could be the one I trust. All the second chances, they are nothing for right. I like it all with the cherry on top. Be one of the things I love. The things I love, the things I love, the things I love, 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 love. The things I love, the things I love. Be one of the things I love. The things I love, the things I love, the things I love, 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 love. The things I love, the things I love. Be one of the things I love.
Thinking about the way that you know me. No one ever cared like you care for me. You're such a bright star in the dark space. Babe, it never worked out with the others. All we ever did was fight, and at one point I would never thought that I would meet someone like you. This time it's all different. You got every little string on me. The way you make me feel is crazy.
Well, there was definitely a little bit of a learning curve, just kind of figuring out which attachment I wanted to use and how best to get all of the disgusting bits out of there. I didn't put gloves on at first, which I should have, and I actually ended up throwing away this first microfiber cloth because it was not worth trying to clean. Ugh, it was so gross. Just under the door there gets so much buildup and so much just gross caught up in there. Oh, it was so gross. But the steam cleaner did such a good job loosening everything up, so it was really worth getting. I mean, look at that. Oh, it's so disgusting.
And the best part is that you're still so humble about it. 'Cause you know it's important. This time it's all different. You got every little string on me. The way you make me feel is crazy.
Like I mentioned too, this dishwasher really needs to be replaced. It wasn't installed properly. We have had a plumber come out and kind of look at things, and we fixed what we can, but there were some issues before we realized it wasn't installed properly, and that is why the reason why there is a patch at the bottom there. But the soap dispenser compartment doesn't work. The silverware holder broke off. It's just, we had bad luck with this one. We know what we want to get. It's just a matter of, it's still technically cleaning the dishes, so we've been dragging our feet on it. But the steam cleaner definitely made it look so much better, to where I could probably put it off more, but I really honestly shouldn't.
It's better. I think what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna gather up a couple of things. I'm gonna wash the attachments that go in here, and then I do have the bowl that I squeeze that gross water out and a cutting board. I'm gonna run a load with like a cup of vinegar in it just to loosen things up, but have dishes in there and not have it on the hottest setting. I don't know, it might be time to call it and just get the new dishwasher. But it's cleaner. That steam cleaner definitely made it a lot faster. Worth it. Ooh, okay.
I know I said loosen things up, but I did mean freshen things up. We do get that standing water down at the bottom, and try as we might, we haven't been able to get that to stop. And so usually just when we start the dishwasher, it smells kind of off. So the vinegar did help kind of mitigate that for a little bit. I'm using the Dawn Power Wash. It does a great job. We get like grease build up on here. I'm usually really good about cleaning the filter, but I have noticed more and more that filter is getting gross faster than it used to as well. So like every time I pull it out, it's disgusting. I'm hoping it'll be better now that I've deep cleaned things a bit, but I don't know, the jury's still out. I'm gonna finish getting this all cleaned up, get the dishwasher put back together. I do want to scrub out the sink though, considering everything I just put it through, and then we'll finish up downstairs and make our way upstairs.
In my bed, 5 to 12, wish I could sleep. Dream about all the ways you could reach me, but now you keep missing out on me, that's for sure. Take down your walls and let me, ooh, ooh, ooh. Yeah, brick by brick, now let me, ooh, ooh, ooh. I wanna be right there by your side. I wanna be there, won't you be mine? Take down your walls and let me, yeah, brick by brick, now let me, ooh,
Aren't you tired of the drama? You use your words like they are knives. I don't need that type of drama, and trying to be tough all the dang time. You try to make yourself feel better by taking me down. Once I fell, but now I'm strong.
Well, I'm going to wash those in very hot water later. They were gross. Even those were the ones I didn't end up throwing away. But we are upstairs in the kids' bathroom. I'm chatting with my friend Trisha. I needed a chat after the disgusting dishwasher. I keep that thing really clean. That's why I was mostly just surprised at how bad it got. But I have my supplies. I'm going to be using my little Rubbermaid scrubber brush in here. The toothpaste game was rough this time around. I'm going to use the cream pink stuff cleaner. Did you know that the smell for the pink stuff is rhubarb? I read it on their website and I do really like it. It's very subtle. Do you like rhubarb? Have you ever had rhubarb? I love rhubarb pie, but it has to be done right. I feel like there can be rhubarb pie that is not done right. But I do like rhubarb, although I've never cooked with it. So I guess I can't be like too picky on how it's done. But I'm gonna finish getting these sinks wiped out. I need to sanitize the kids' toys, scrub out their bathtub, and I decided I'm gonna test out the steam cleaner upstairs. I do have 2 boys, and they treat that toilet as you would expect 2 young boys to treat it. So I'm gonna use it around the base of it to try to help with the previous aforementioned treatment of the toilet. I'm using just a little bit of Thieves Cleaner on my rag to clean these cabinets off. They get hit a lot by water, so the paint is just kind of holding on for dear life. So I wanted to be really, really gentle on the cabinets as I wiped them off. I did go over some of the worst of the spots with my like white touch-up paint pen not too long ago, and it's still kind of holding up, but as you can see, the cabinets have seen better days. I'm going to clean the toys. I'm just using the like Clorox bleach spray on them. I just kind of spray them as I put them in. I'll do a chunk of toys, spray them, and then do another bit of toys. And I do dilute it a little bit with water and then just let it sit while I clean everything else. And when I'm done, I just let them dry. But I do like to stay on top of that so things don't get moldy. Alice especially still really loves to play with the bath toys, and I want to make sure that they stay clean. I did notice that the cream cleaner did a really good job. We have like a grippy floor in our bathtub, and I noticed that it got discolored really quickly and it's been hard to clean it, but the cream cleaner I think brightened it up and did a really good job of helping to mitigate that. So I was pleasantly surprised.
Like I wanna get lost in your paradise. You make me believe it's real. It's high up above from the ground, but closer to heaven.
I'm using the grout scrubber attachment on here. I am being careful because there is a seal around the bottom of the toilet, but it did loosen up a lot more of like the staining and everything. And I did notice too that it's not particularly smelly in here anyways. I keep the floors pretty clean, but like even that little tiny lingering bit as you got closer was better. So definitely worth it. Very happy with the steam cleaner. But I'm almost done in the bathroom. I'm gonna get the floors mopped up and then we're gonna move on to Alice's bedroom.
Okay, so all I need to do in here is make Alice's bed and just kind of tidy things up a little bit. And then all that's left is cleaning up the playroom and vacuuming, and then we're done. I think I'm gonna vacuum the stairs. There's a lot of Harley hair in it. But I need to be strategic because my Dyson battery, we know it needs to be replaced, but I'm gonna ride that until the end. So I'm gonna have to do half of it with my shark upstairs and then I'll do the other half downstairs. It makes it fun, you have to get creative.
Thought you'd see me cry again. Yes, I know, yes, I know, yes, I know, yes, I know you. Wonder why I'm at.
Well, I don't know if you've noticed, but I'm definitely somebody who wants to get my money's worth out of things like my dishwasher and a battery for a vacuum cleaner. But I'm determined to ride those things to the end. I can't help it. It is just who I am. Alice has been sick, so I wanted to prioritize her room, get her bedding all clean and get it nice. Just kind of a nice thing to do for her. She's on the mend. She's doing better, but of all three of her siblings, she just seems to get hit the hardest a lot of the times because she's littler. So I just wanted to get her bedding all nice and clean and get her room all tidied up for her. She's not super messy in her bedroom. She and her brothers do go hard in the playroom, and I did just reorganize everything in there, and it's amazing. I'm still really happy with it, but they've discovered just all of the fun adventure toys that they have, and so I think it was their goal to just play with absolutely everything over the last few days while everybody has been sick, which awesome. I love the play, but mom needs to just clean it up now for mom's mental health now that their physical health is getting better.
Higher standards will reach higher standards without you. 'Cause I know one thing, higher standards deserve higher standards will reach higher standards without you. 'Cause I know one thing, higher standards deserve and will reach without you. Why don't you tell this to somebody who cares? I never thought it felt this good without you, without you. 'Cause I know I need higher standards will reach higher standards without you. 'Cause I know I need higher standards deserve higher standards and will reach without you. Why don't you tell this to somebody who cares? Higher standards.
We have Love Sack sectionals, which they're awesome. They make really, really good forts. My son Callum especially loves the fort. He loves to build a fort. And I think at one point there was a pretty epic one here, and then there was an earthquake or an invasion. I'm not totally sure what happened, but the fort came down, and so I seized upon an opportunity, and that's why I'm putting the couch back together. They'll often build something really cool, and then it'll be like that for a couple of days because structurally, Cal, he does a good job. He's got a good brain for that kind of stuff. But I honestly was very glad that they were done because I wanted to put the couch back together because we also like to watch family movies in here, and that's really hard to do when you don't have any couch cushions to sit on.
You're lying next to me with heavy eyes while I shiver inside with a heavy heart. I know what I've done.
Well, even with everything being dumped out, getting everything cleaned up didn't take super long just because everything had been organized. A lot more stuff had like a proper home where I wasn't trying to just fit everything in. Everything had a spot, and we have thinned things out over time. And honestly, this kind of cleanup where everything kind of has a category, I will often like just make it fun and race myself or race the kids to clean up, just keeping it interesting. I'll either work by category or by section. So it kind of breaks up the monotony. I mean, I have 3 kids. I'm going to have to clean up a lot of toys sometimes. So I just try to make it fun, make it interesting.
Oh, like a shipwreck, I caught the sails loose. You're lying next to me with heavy eyes, while I shiver inside with a heavy heart. I know what I've done, and time is running out for me. If I could, I would turn back time. If I could, I would take it all back. If I could, I would bring back all the memories, not yours, only in my dream. Oh, if I could, I would turn back time. If I could, I would take it all back. If I could, I would bring back all the memories, not yours, only in my dream. Oh, if I
I just remembered that I lost one of the attachments to this vacuum that is invaluable to the vacuuming of the stairs. So we're just gonna see if we can do it on the Dyson battery. Pray for her. Never let me down.
But baby, it's so damn dramatic. Sometimes I don't know where to go. Oh, he's my sunshine and my headache, but I keep coming back for more. So scary to
Well, my friends, that is everything that I have for you. It was certainly a busy day, but it was also very productive. Some days I will clean just like one area, other days I won't clean anything at all, and then I have days like this where I quite literally tried to clean absolutely everything. But I so appreciate you spending this time with me as I do that. I hope that you found this motivating. I hope that you're able to get done what you need to get done, whether it's everything on the list or just sitting and chilling. I am looking forward to some future videos. The weather's getting nicer. I have lots of fun things planned. I hope you're doing well. If you're not already, please consider subscribing. I would so love to continue to share my videos with you, but that's everything. That's all. I'll see you next time. Bye.
It's you.